Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely beautiful Vauxhall Zafira, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. So like I said, this is a Vauxhall Zafira Tourer SE Cdti with the start-stop technology. It is obviously finished in silver. It is an MPV, so it is a 7-seater. It's got a 2-liter diesel engine and it puts out 162 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 18th of October 2012 and it's got a valid MOT until the 28th of August 2026. So it comes with 12 months advisory free MOT. The annual road tax is only £195, which is not bad considering the size of the car. And in terms of the insurance group is 19E, so it's quite low in the insurance bracket, which basically means it's not going to break the bank to insure this thing either. CO2 output is 137 grams per kilometer, and in terms of fuel economy, you're looking at 45 mpg around town, 61 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 54 miles per gallon. Please bear in mind that these are the original manufacturer's recommended figures. These are not numbers that I just come up with, because I did actually have somebody telling me that they've got a similar car to the one I was reviewing previously, and in the dashboard of the car I was reviewing actually was saying like 35 mpg or something like that, and I quoted that the car can do 45, and they've pointed that out to me. Now again, I'm gonna just point this out because the figures I'm quoting are what the manufacturer is recommending. Now, obviously, we all know that they like to be a little bit overly optimistic on what a car can actually achieve, but I can't quote any other figures because everyone's driving style is different, right? If you're gonna choose to drive this car at 60 miles an hour in town in third gear, then yeah, you're probably going to get like 5 mpg, which is normal. But if you're going to drive it like sensibly and as it should be driven, you will probably get close to the manufacturer's recommended figures. I'm not saying you can't, but obviously when the manufacturers test cars, they do it in an enclosed environment on a treadmill, while they don't take into account like any other like weather elements, road surface, tire condition, all these things they don't take into account. So yes, that will affect your MPG. So, but nevertheless, it's a decent MPG for a car of this size, and I'm sure you can get somewhere near that anyway. Cool. Right, let's leave that aside. The car's just been serviced. It's got a couple of other services as well, so it's not a full service history with this one. But it's just been serviced. Like I said, it's just been MOT'd, passed with flying colors, no advisories or any issues like that. It's got three, I want to say three, I can't remember exactly. I think it's got 3 previous owners, either 3 or 2. I can't remember exactly. And it's in absolutely fantastic condition. It looks and it drives beautiful. So let me just show you, first of all, the tires, which have plenty of tread on them. The alloys are in good condition as well. Do have a few little scuffs here, but again, it's something that you would expect of a car of this age. But other than that, honestly, the interior especially is absolutely fantastic. Let's start with the door car. So first of all, you got really nice soft touch materials over here. You've got electric windows, both front and rear. That's your owner's manual over there. The seats are in fantastic condition. As you can see, there's literally no tears or rips or anywhere or anything like that anywhere to be seen. And then at the top here, you've got a little cubby here to put some stuff. Plus, you've got a little secret button down there. You press it and it pops this open, and it's quite deep, as you can see. I mean, I can literally fit my hand all the way to the elbow in there. There's plenty of stuff, plenty of storage to put stuff in there. Plus, you obviously have glove box in here as well. That's your locking wheel nut in there. And in here, you also have a drawer that you can fit some more stuff in if you need to. Honestly, this car is absolutely full of like cubbies and storage places and all that. I mean, it's fantastic, like literally fantastic. Right, even the sound that the door makes when it closes, listen. It's got that really nice solid thump to it when you close it, which sounds fantastic. And moving over to the back, actually, before we do, I just want you to see that the rear windows are a little bit tinted compared to the front ones, and that's perfect for kids. It keeps them safe from all the nasty UV rays and all that, so that is great. And again, over at the rear, you got like really nice soft touch material, and like I said, all the places that you touch, even this is nice and soft. It's not hard plastic. Listen, so it's not hard plastic like down here, for example. But I mean, you'd expect to have hard plastic down there anyway. Again, let me show you the rear seats, and you'll see the condition they're in, which is absolutely immaculate. Like honestly, for a family car, which you would expect it to have kids and dogs and cats and whatever else in here, the car's been maintained to one of the highest standards I've ever seen. Plus, there's quite a few quirks in here as well, which is just mental. So firstly, you've got a little cubby up there. Then moving a little bit lower, you've got this storage tray here. That's nothing. So yeah, got a little storage tray here, plus you got another 12-volt socket over there as well. You got these back pockets on the back of the front seats, which is perfect for kids to put their snacks, iPads, stuff like that in there. And the seat lifts up from here, and it moves forward like that, so you can hop into the rear. Now I've left one of the seats up and one of the seats down, just so you can get like an idea of how spacious it is with the seats down, and how the third row of seats look like. I won't be able to put that seat down because of this parcel shelf. Obviously you can remove the parcel shelf if you're going to have somebody sitting in the third row. But firstly, the seats also do have this little lever here, and you can slide the seats backwards and forward like that, and then obviously you can put this up, and then you can very easily jump into the rear. And it's a very cool thing, if I can say. Honestly, this car looks like Transformers in some places. So look, when you push the seat back, it doesn't slide straight. It goes straight up to a point. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but then it just moves to the right. So right now it's gonna like attach to the other one, just like that. It just moves. So when you push it forward, it doesn't go straight. It goes like this and then straight, and then go back and like that. It's just so strange. But the coolest thing I've seen is in the middle seat, which is really baffling. So obviously, let's say you've got only somebody sitting here and there, right, on the outer seat on that side. You've got a center seat, but obviously there's nobody there, and the people in the back want an armrest, but there is no armrest. Now, some cars, what they let you do is, sorry for the view. It's hard doing this with one hand, honestly. Some cars, what they let you do is they let you put the seat down like this, and then you can use that as an armrest. But this lies completely flat to the floor, so you can't really use that as an armrest. Well, here's the Transformers bit coming into play. You've got a button on each side which lifts the side of the seat, and it turns it into one absolutely massive armrest. Like, this is huge. Like, it's longer than my arm, right? And it's so nice and sturdy, and it feels great. And this would be perfect even if you have, let's say you have 3 people in the car or 4 people in the car, right? You can leave the middle seat down, push these seats a little bit forward, and then you can have 4 people sitting extremely comfortable in the back, plus another one at the front. I don't know. This is the first time I've seen this. Like genuinely, I think I've sold Zafiras in the past. I don't know if they had this feature. I'm pretty sure it didn't because I would have mentioned it. But it is absolutely fantastic. I love it. And then it's just easy. You got the button here, pushing the button, and I just drop down just like that. And then you can just lift the whole seat up. But it will stop into that position because you need to pull on this red tab here. Honestly, it's difficult to do this with one hand. But yeah, once you pull on that tab, I pushed it with my elbow, you can put the seat back up. But it's such an interesting idea. I absolutely love it. And then obviously you can drop all the seats down completely, and it turns in pretty much into like a little van. So I don't want to say little because it's actually a massive car. Anyway, this is how the alloy look at the back. Like I said, you do get rear and front parking sensors as well. You got the Zafira Tourer over there, and to open the boot, there's a button just underneath the Vauxhall logo. You press on that, and it pops open just like that. Now, like I said, there is ample room here in the rear, but obviously I've left one of the seats up just so you can see how it looks like with the seats up. You also have your headrests in here. And they seem like decent sized and comfortable seats. I mean, they're not bad at all. You can remove the parcel shelf by just pulling on this, and then you can take the parcel shelf out. I'm not going to do it now because it's quite difficult to do it with one hand. And then I can't put this seat down because the parcel shelf is in the way. Let me see if I can do it actually. There we go. Right, so I managed to take the parcel shelf off. Right, you see, you've got the little red tab here. You pull on that, and it just folds right down, just like that. It's so easy. Honestly, some cars you actually need like an engineering degree to be able to. Let me just put this back. To be able to raise or lower the rear seats. Not on this one. Okay, cool. And on top of that, you also have this quirky little thing that goes in there. There we go. Perfect. So you got like a little boot liner, which is perfect. But like I said, in terms of space, it's massive. Plus, down here, you also have a little bit of storage. I'm pretty sure the parcel shelf has a way of fitting in here because it's got a big hole in here. So I'm sure you can put it through there and it can fit underneath this place here. So you can have the seats up and still have the parcel shelf with you. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Obviously the parcel shelf opens up just like that, so it keeps all your valuables hidden from prying eyes, and just pull on it and it just goes back. Simple as that. It's a very practical car. Plus, I don't know if you've noticed, in between the two rear seats there were some cup holders as well, which again, it's really nice because there's plenty of storage. Plus you've got storage on there, got some storage up there as well, so yeah, plenty of stuff. Right, let's move on. Fuel gauge over there. Like I said, make sure you put diesel in it, don't put petrol. And again, this is how the rear alloys look. Let's have a look over on this side. It's a bit windy today. Well, I'm guessing it's September. It's the 11th of September now. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's the 11th of September. We're slowly getting into Christmas, which is mind-blowing, honestly. I can't believe summer is gone. I heard somebody talking today, and they were like, is it just me or we didn't have Easter this year? Because it just feels like we went from winter straight to winter. And yeah, I was thinking like, did we have Easter this year? But yeah, no, we did, obviously. But yeah, just to show you how it looks like from this side again, absolutely mint condition. Like, it's beautiful, beautiful condition. And just showing you that again, there's no tears or anything like that anywhere on here. Just pop the bonnet. It does have ambient lighting as well, which is really nice. Looks really nice in the nighttime. And like I said, you do have front parking sensors as well. To open the bonnet, it's very simple. There's a latch just above the Vauxhall logo, and it pops your bonnet right up. Right up. It is on struts, so you don't need to fiddle for that rod thing to keep it up. But yeah, fortunately, not much to see here because it's all covered in plastics and stuff. But like I said, the car's just been serviced, so there's absolutely nothing that you need to do to it. Right. At the driver's side, you do have controls for all four windows. Obviously, this is to lock the rear windows. And then over here, this is to adjust your mirrors. The driver's seat, which obviously sees the most wear and tear, is again in fantastic condition. Like I said, no tears or rips. The only thing I did want to point out is that it's got a little bit of a crack here on this plastic bit. Just there, but this is very common. I'll probably try and see if I can fix this. Probably just some glue it needs in there. But I will try to see if I can fix this. But this is a very common thing I've noticed on a lot of Vauxhalls. It's because of the weight from when you get out of the car. It puts a lot of weight in there, and that's a very thin piece of plastic. Obviously, it doesn't affect the car in any way, but yeah, aesthetically, it's not pleasing. But other than that, there's literally nothing else I could point out. Let me grab my key. Okay, just jump in. Right, so down here you've got, this is to change the intensity of the lights in the dashboard, and this is to change the position of the headlamps. This is for your lights, and you do have auto lights, which is really nice. Plus down here you also have some more storage as well. Right, let me just adjust my microphone for a second. Sorry about the view. There we go. Right, cool. Ultra wide. Look at that. Such a beautiful minimalistic design. Okay, put your foot on the clutch and then pop the key in the ignition. All the lights will come on. And the car starts straight away, no issues at all. You've got about 55,000 lights in the dashboard of a Vauxhall. So I think they've got a light for a light here as well if it goes off. Obviously, a lot of cars have a light for like outside lights. I'm talking if one of the lights in the dashboard goes out, there's probably a light for that. Anyway, there's loads and loads of warning lights in there, and luckily, none of them are on. So there's absolutely no issues with this car, like I said, whatsoever. The only two lights on at the moment is the fact that the handbrake is applied and the fact that I'm not wearing my seatbelt, which are very easy fixes. Just put the handbrake down and put your seatbelt. So that's it. The dashboard is very simple to understand. So you've got a rev counter over on the left, you've got a water temperature up here, fuel gauge over here, and you've got your speedometer over there as well. Current fuel range 187 miles. I can probably bet that that's gonna, with nearly half a tank of fuel, that's probably gonna do close to like 300 miles. But it shows that because the car has been running as it was stationary. So yeah, obviously it affects the fuel consumption. Over here you've got your indicator, plus you've got your menu button, so you can flick this up and down and it goes through different options. So look, average fuel consumption 43.3. So see, it wasn't far off from what I said anyway, but you can get close to 60 on the motorway. Instant fuel consumption, average vehicle speed, trip 1, trip 2, fuel range. I always leave it on fuel range because that doesn't tell me much. It's just that I've got just under half a tank, but I mean, what's that in miles? 5 miles, 10, 500? I don't know. So I just like that. Plus, as you're driving, that will automatically update itself, so it will show you the correct fuel remaining. Over here, you've got your wipers. And on the dashboard, on the steering wheel, first of all, it's a nice chunky steering wheel. It is leather wrapped as well, which is really good because it basically feels like it's gonna stand the test of time. Station list. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, it's going to stand the test of time because it's leather. It's not going to disintegrate in your hand. It's not going to come off. It's not going to wear out because some of the plasticky, rubbery ones that you can find in some cars, they do feel like they're very cheaply made. These are really nice, very sturdy, and they feel great. It is a multifunction steering wheel, so you do have cruise control. You've got your speed limiter over here. And then over on this side, you've got your volume up and down. That's to search for different radio stations. That's your voice assistant and to answer a phone call. And this is to mute and to end the phone call. Simple as that. At the top there, you've got your radio screen.
The High Court between states has already ruled that Israel and...
I don't want to hear about politics and war and stuff. Right, as I was saying, this is your radio up here. You've got your DAB radio up there, which is great. So you got AM, FM, DAB, and all that. Plus, in here, you've got some more storage, again, to put some stuff if you need to. Moving a little bit lower, you've got your lock and unlock button and your hazard lights in there. And then over here, you've got your radio, which works absolutely fine, as you heard. I'm just hoping to see if I can find some music. Come on, just give me some music. That's what the radio's for. Heart. See, West Midlands Heart. It's going to take a couple of minutes because it's searching. It is obviously on DAB. Right, until that starts, let me carry on. So, like I said, you've got your radio here. Radio band, CD, auxiliary port, tone, back, configuration, info, favorites, traffic announcement, all that. Moving a little bit lower, you've got your dual zone climate control, which is really nice. So you can have two separate temperatures on both sides at one time. So let's say if you're, you got it on the screen there. So let's say the passenger wants 24 degrees, but the driver wants 15 degrees. You can have two separate temperatures, like I said. This is the fan speed. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it at 24 degrees because it is pretty warm outside. I'll leave them both on. This is where you want the air to come out from, to select where you want the air to come out from. Recirculate, front window defrost, AC, rear window defrost, and auto. Simple as that. It's very, very self-explanatory. Again, you've got some more storage in there. Okay. Updating list. You got some more storage in there, and in here it's a really nice hidden compartment. You pull on that, and then you've got your 12-volt socket, auxiliary port, and the USB. It's a really nice. It's really nicely hidden. 6-speed manual gearbox. It works flawlessly. It goes through all the gears perfectly. There's literally no issues at all. There's no crunches when you go through the gears. The clutch is exactly what it should be. Let me just put my foot down. So you've got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse. There's a button here. Pull the button left and up, and when you do that, your parking sensors will kick in straight away as well. Like I said, you do have front and rear parking sensors. A little bit lower here, you've got your Eco, which is essentially your start-stop system. Parking sensors over here, that's your electronic handbrake, and this is your traction control. Shush. This again is very interesting. So again, it's like a Transformers bit. So here you got some storage, okay, and there's plenty of space in there. If you let that go, oh, okay, it's not closing. Oh, come on. Usually just put it up there and just close it straight away, but anyway, oh, there you go. Nice. So you've got some storage there, but let's say you also need some cup holders. No problem. just pull on that. Where is it? Oh yeah, no, sorry, push. Again, it's so difficult to do this one-handed. There we go. Right. So, well, you can actually pull on it as well. You don't have to push it. The reason it wasn't working is because it was very close to this thing. But you pull on this, you can hide it away. You've got that storage there, right? You pull on this, you bring it forward, and you've got two cup holders here. Probably notice this little key here. This little key, right? This is quite an interesting key, and I'll show you in a second what it's for. It's the first time I've ever seen something like that with a key. But anyway, so you got your cup holders here, plus in here you can move this forward as well. And this is, what's that? Has to do something. Oh, I think that might be for the cup holders. Honestly, there's so many things. I've already shown you this. This is the one that was in the back. But yeah, like I said, just there's a little lever there. Pull on that or push on that. And you can adjust the armrest as well. Just leave it back. Plus, there's a little button there as well. You press it and that opens up and you got some more storage there. Now, like I said, this car is full of like quirky little gimmicks and gadgets and everything, which I absolutely love. I love the way the car is made and the way it feels, the way it drives and everything. It's fantastic. Right, let's go up here. So you can probably see that there is, in the rear view mirror, there's a little black dot there. So that is for your auto dimming rear view mirror. So if you've got somebody behind you with the high beams on, the mirror will automatically dim itself so you don't get dazzled by the traffic behind you. This is your interior lights, which, as you can see, they work absolutely fine. Let's leave that on like that for if the door is open. And then up here, you've got a sun visor with a vanity mirror as well. And then over here, you've got another sun visor with another vanity mirror. And obviously, you've got two lights on the side. Plus, yes, you have a sunglass holder. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I prefer to have a sunglass holder over one of those Jesus handles any day of the week, right? Especially on the driver's side, because you've got something to hold on to, right? You don't need that little handle here, right? And as you can see, I've got sunglasses on as well. Now, I use my sunglasses pretty much 90% of the time when I'm outside, purely because my eyes are very sensitive to light. I suffer with hay fever, and it's very difficult for me to keep my eyes open if the sun is really bright, which currently it is, right? And I prefer to have my sunglasses on. Even sometimes I wear them even if it's raining. And the thing is, I prefer to look like an idiot driving with my sunglasses on than to cause an accident because I can't keep my eyes open. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, wait. That thing. Right, forgot. There's the key over there as well. Now that thing is a dash cam, right? And yes, it will stay on the car. I won't take it off. There's no point. I think it's hardwired to the car, to be honest. So there's no point in me removing it. But it's locked. You can see on the side there, it's locked. And it's locked with a key. That's the key. I don't think I've ever seen a dash cam that locks with a key. You just put it in there, twist it, and that just comes off, just like that. Smart Witness HD. I don't know what camera is that. I haven't even looked into it. But, yeah, looks funky. There we go. Obviously, I'll leave the key in there because there's no point in me taking it off. But yeah, the dash cam will come with the car. Like I said, no point in me taking it off. So, cool. Now I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go and park this car up, and you've just lost 30 minutes now of your life watching me, which I really appreciate, by the way. And let's go. Let's go and park this baby up. Where am I gonna park it? I think I'm gonna park it next to my Dacia and my Hyundai over there. Oh yeah, that'll give you a chance to listen to the parking sensors as well. Right. Put your foot on the brake. Press the brake button. It's very easy to operate the handbrake. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of electronic handbrakes, just because I don't like them. To be honest, I prefer a manual handbrake. Obviously, it's not the end of the world having an electronic one, but they do get annoying. Right, let's park this baby up. You're gonna get to hear the parking sensors kicking in. Plus, if I go straight, the front parking sensors should kick in as well in there. See? That's how close I am to. Yeah. So you get visual on the front parking sensors. There's no visual on the rear ones, but it is audible, so you can hear. Right, there we go. Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you sticking all the way to the end. This is a absolutely fantastic car. Like I said, whoever's going to buy it are getting themselves a very, very good car, because it's been very well looked after. So, yeah. If you have any questions, queries, burning issues, anything like that, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you are interested in the car, you can give me a call on 01684 355 032, or you can visit the website, which is www.vindemotors.co.uk, or you can just send me an email at vindemotors@gmail.com. And yeah, again, thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.